The day I turned into Lakeside Heights' ultimate villain was the exact same moment I claimed its unbreakable throne. Picture this: $500. That's the outrageous penalty slapped on me by Karen Hargrove and her tyrannical OA for daring to fish with my heartbroken daughter at our own community pond. What they couldn't fathom? I sat on a war chest of $4 million, fueled by a lifetime of calculated grudges, ready to unleash every cent like a financial thunderstorm. If you're sneaking this vid on your phone during another soul-crushing HOA Zoom, maybe from the garage or under the covers, hit the comments now. Where's your secret spot? I promise. This tale's got twists that'll chain you to your seat till the credits roll. I'm Remy Harlow, and just 3 months back, my world mirrored that glossy rags-to-riches fairy tale everyone chases. Grueling years grinding in venture capital and high-stakes investments paid off big. I cashed out my shares in a string of booming tech ventures, netting enough to kiss the 9-to-5 goodbye at 41. Bliss, right? Wrong. Fate loves a gut punch. My rock, my everything, my wife Lila, fought a brutal war against leukemia last spring and lost. Left me solo parenting our wide-eyed 13-year-old, Alara, through a fog of shattering loss that clawed at our souls. The one lifeline that pierced the darkness: fishing. Our sacred ritual? The three of us, lines in the water, swapping dreams under endless skies, right up until Lila's final days. So when I craved a reset, I hunted for a haven by the water. Serene, restorative, a balm for our battered hearts. Lakeside Heights checked every box on the glossy brochure. Manicured mansions, top-tier schools, and smack in the heart. A stunning 5-acre lagoon that shimmered like a private jewel. The agent gushed about the HOA as a light-touch guardian of excellence. Nothing more than grass trims and curb appeal tweaks. I glossed over her awkward pause when she added, "President Karen Hargrove? She's passionate about upholding our elite vibe." I'd tangoed with egomaniacs in boardrooms worldwide. Who was one suburban sheriff to rattle me? Spoiler, she redefined rattled on a hushed Saturday dawn in May. Alara and I had staked our quiet claim on the weathered pier for maybe 45 minutes. Rods dipping lazy arcs into the glassy calm. It was magic, her first real laugh in forever, reeling in a feisty perch with that triumphant sparkle I'd missed so fiercely. She was mid-giggle, easing the hook free with gentle fingers, when a razor-edge bark sliced the serenity. Hold it right there. What in the world do you two imagine you're pulling off? The intruder? Mid-50s powerhouse in sleek, overpriced yoga gear that screamed, "I brunch with influencers." Her bottle blonde bob, the iconic escalation specialist chop, all sharp angles and zero warmth. Clutching a sleek iPad like a scepter, she marched up with a glare that could curdle milk, eyeing us like we'd dynamited the gazebo. "Morning," I ventured, dialing up neighborly charm. "Just a dad-daughter fishing date. Name's Remy Harlow. We're the fresh faces on Willow Lane, 3 months in." Hand out, smile steady. She bypassed my palm like it was toxic waste, jabbing her screen with manic precision. "Mr. Harlow, this pond's a no-go zone for angling, blatant HOA breach. I'm Karen Hargrove, your president. Fines $500, effective immediately." She dropped the title like a crown jewel, chin high. Alara went statue still beside me, her joy evaporating like mist. "Hang on, that can't be right," I pressed, voice even as steel. Our realtor hyped the pond as a perk, hooked us on it. Karen's smirk? Icy permafrost. "Policy flipped last quarter, mass email blast to all." "Didn't know isn't a shield, sir." She pivoted the tablet, thrusting a PDF under my nose. Recreational overhaul, pond protocols. Timestamp? 3 weeks fresh. "We got zilch on this," I countered, heat simmering low. "I handle all dispatches personally," she purred, unyielding. "Spam's no alibi. Folks who ghost official alerts. Their circus, their monkeys." Jaw locked, I probed. "Why the clampdown? Ponds teeming. Sunfish schooling, right there by the reeds." She flicked a disdainful glance at our humble rods and lures. Eco risks and hazards galore. Barbs maim critters, and that fishy funk ruins the aesthetic for patio sippers at dawn. Not everyone's vibe includes bait buckets with their lattes. Her sneer lingered on our gear, a subtle lip curl screaming volumes. This wasn't bylaws, it was a vibe check, and we were failing. Peering closer, I clocked the undercurrent, our rustic setup clashing with her curated utopia. We're pros at this, I assured. Catch and pop, zero litter, Alara's a cleanup champ. Karen's facade cracked to stone. Mr. Harlow, Lakeside's no backwoods bog. We safeguard prestige here. Long-timers crave that refined aura. Newbies, they sometimes flail fitting our ethos, especially from, well, less polished zip codes. The dog whistle, deafening. Rage boiled. But Alara's soft hitch yanked me back. Tears brimming, our sanctuary shattered by this veiled venom. This was our peace, she whispered later as we reeled in defeat. I wrapped her tight. We'll wrap it. Email the deets and full rulebook, please. Karen's grin? Conquest sealed. Wise choice. Scrub those inboxes tighter next time. No more mix-ups. She glided off, soles whispering over the pristine turf like a ghost in Gucci. Packing up, Alara's voice quivered. Dad, why she gotta be so cruel? We weren't messing up anything. No kid-safe truth fit, so I winged it. Some folks prize protocols over people bug. Pizza at home? Your pick of toppings? That eve, email hunt turned bust. No band blast, spam sterile. Time to autopsy this HOA beast. Diving deep, the rabbit hole widened. Karen, 8-year Iron Fist prez, moonlighting as mogul of Hargrove Lux Realty, snobby enclaves her playground. Her feeds? A hypocrisy parade. Lakeside soirees with bubbly and bass thumping. Same waters she now protected. Buried gem? Pond legally communal turf. No HOA overlord clause. Gazing lakeside at dusk, her click-clinked glasses in the pavilion, cackles carrying. Game on then, I muttered. But first, who's the real landlord? Dawn 2. Fate flagged an elderly walker with his spaniel, Elias Grant, ex-litigator 2 plots over. My Karen Grape? His sunny mug soured. Ah, the petty potentate graces you. Bet she flung some dusty decree your way. Not earned a scoff, she's puppeteered this paradise like her fiefdom for eons. Most cough up vines, eyes down. Hush hush, background brew. Swing by for Joe. I've hoarded HOA atrocities like fine wine. Afternoon drop in, his den. Tomes towering, pics of power suits past. Brew black as midnight, he unpacked the pyramid. Key blind spot, Elias mapped, flipping files fat with facts. Pond's Meridian Builders baby, the Genesis crew. They sublet rec perks to HOA for 25 years. Karen's rulebook reign. But highlight glow. Lease lapse in 45 days. Ears perked, post-sunset. Meridian renews, flips to HOA or auctions afresh. Sheep think O is God. Nah. Lean in, juicy bit. Whispers say Meridian's teetering. Asset fire sale fever. And our queen? She sniffed it. Our deep digs unearthed dirt. Karen shell game empire. Proxies sniping homes post-fine frenzy. Flipping for fat margins. Pawns her piñata, Elias eyed. She's wheeling with Meridian solo, not awa her corp. Shrink access, stud shores with swank pads. Ban? Bait for buyout. Elias looped in Theo Langston, pension banker and rare Karen rebel. A poised 70 seconds gent with scars from her shade. Theo's lair next dusk, database dynamo, decade-deep logs. Started as ledger love, he waved at grids glowing. Morphed to malice map. Stats scorched. POC penalized triple. Rookies raked for relics, vets ignored. Bargain basement flips funnel to Hargrove haunts. Cloak and Dagger LLCs, Theo traced. Lakeshore LLCs, Hargrove hubs, all her Hydra heads, veiled. 6 snags spanned 5 years. Fine flood, value vapor, panic pedal, polish and profit. Elias grim, recession wrecked Meridian, overreach on offices, unloading lots to dodge docket. Pond? $250,000 gem, untainted treasure. Theo topped, old blueprint, shoreline suites, eco edicts axed it then. Now, loosen leashes, city cronies greenlight gold, 6 condos, $6 million mint. Investor instincts ignited, Meridian metrics, Theo's ties tapped ex-execs, pandemic pandemonium tanked tenants, debts drowned, lines locked, pond prime purge. Coalition cookup, Elias's whisper web wove woes. Rotating Rons. Theo's den, library nooks, bakery backroom, unspooled uniform ugliness. Post-protest ping, festive flare flagged, griped Javier Ruiz, vet, decade-old deck lights, glow gouge gospel now. Pool purge for my placements, raucous rowdies, vented Lena Vasquez, nurse nurturing 4 fosters, ousted as Karen's kin cannonballed carefree. Edict? Her empress whim. Nora Hale. Fresh widow preemie, spilled, patio probe parade, skeeter scout. Twin days. Quintet quibbles, neighbors neglects nixed. Mismatch milieu, she mused. Tactics telegraphed, isolate insurgents, Levy lopsided lashes, Bender boot. Benders bowed, battlers bled buzz. Allies amassed, Theo's encrypted echo chamber echoed exploit sans snare. Underground uprising brewed, my Hargrove hunt? Ledgers lied, flashy facade, but leveraged to lungs. Credits cranked on castles for caviar quests and conquest cash. Profit ploy? Panic prop I pitched Elias and Theo. Overreach oracle, pawns peril or perish. Calculus cracked, not just despot, desperado. Deadlier, yet dangling. Theo tipped Trent Keller. Market maven on pawn pulse. Neutral nook. 15 miles off-grid. Hargrove's haggling $250,000. Staggered slogs. Meridian meltdown mandates momentum. 45-day duopoly, but bucks beat bureaucracy. Deeper empire, vapor vault. Veneer via OA hype, but brinks a breath away. Lake lifeline, cred chase. Blueprint bloomed, VC vet, I sniffed salvage. $4 million muscle for mint condition mercy kill. Timing tango, Hargrove's hawk public, Theo tuned. Hype hike for haven hacks. Staker skin, then shank. Elias echoed. Exhaust empire. Ego eclipse when empire crumbles. Sheepleshear the shepherd. Cloak clung. Coalition camoed as gripe guild. Logs litany of larceny. Hargrove hounded hints. Hike and hit jobs on our hive. Weed wilding. Shrub sham. Post-perch penalty. Garage gloss gaff. $1,500 stack in fortnight. Appeals? Abyss or auto-deny. Pressure play pristine. Alara's e-bike. Driveway ditch, 10-min mark, door docket, snapped. Stalker shadow stark, spillover stung. Lena's lawn lashed 1/8 lofty Karen's caliper crusade. Javier's J-feeder jailed eyesore edict. Nora's nook nagged bin breach by bootsole buffer. Backfire blaze, absurdity ads, allies avalanche. 30 homes by moon 3, quarter quest. Pinnacle pain, Alara's eve deluge. School swarm, trouble tribe, she wailed. Brielle's bro, value vampires, 5 villains. Culprit, Brielle's ma, Hargrove's handmaiden. Kid crossfire, line snapped. Elias Eve, bailout blues. Alara's eclipse, too toxic. Her honeypot, he hammered. 6 squads she snared, fine famine to fire sale flip. Deny delight. Truth thumped, fold, fumble. Alara ethos, endure. Signal surged, EcoScan spotless, Meridian minted my markup. Dusk dock dive, Hargrove's Haven hike, 80% I, not her majority mirage. Cheat charted, challenge, crickets. Crystal, Alara ensnared, reckoning rings. $350,000 yanked, 20% premium punch. Theo topped $60,000 torque, 36 hours, ink immortal, 5 acres, 12 FT fringe mine. Mantra, Meridians minus OMM. Hargrove's hullabaloo, post-pack powwow, pawn pinnacle pivot, blueprints buzzed, 25% trim for elite enclave angling axed. Secrecy steal, Elias Theo trio only. Meanwhile, Maelstrom, crisis cash call, $60 month must, pond polish pretext. Podium preen, lakeside legacy lift, 20 min mirage of value vault, status soar. Omission, her hawk on hall. Smear skewer, fresh flotsam flouting ethos, fiscal flakes fraying fabric. Theo's thrust, tax tango twist, IRS ink. Irony from the infallible, audit artifact, absolved, spun sleaze. Lena's lake lament, Lee slash, blossom booth bounce, pity pitfalls. Zen zinged, her house of cards. Mind to topple, mayor medal, Marshall's minion, Hargrove cannot magicked, deck decay dives. permit phantoms from prior perch. Alara's third sob sprint, surrender siren. But Meridian missive, Hargrove halted, ghost buyer ghosts. Hours hence, her hail. Poise peeled, your metal? Mic drop mask, mystery merger. May Oa hail the air. Squint, saga sequel. Use pact binds. Pro pact, pericool. Sunset soon, owner's oracle. Pallor peak, pivot, sheeple sheer, Sioux sanctuary. 24-hour frenzy, faction huddle hermetic. Theo's taps tallied, phantom ferret, fallback forge. Mayor muscle, zone zap, domain drag. Elias eviscerated, legal laughstock. Despair dialed, lit league launch. Lakelock legacy. Mayor murmur. Mandate mirage. Meek myth. Me? Murmured with marsh maven, green guild, algae alarm. Fin fatigue from fertilizer fallout. OA hypocrisy. Eco excuse exposed. Sentry sage schemed. Cams cascade. Custody craft. Reveal ramp ready. Reckoning rally. Hargrove's heritage hoedown. That's very important person newbies nix. Catered chaos. Croon crew. Vino vaults lakeside. Blind. Breach bust. Packed pulverized premature. Neglect nullified. Month minus mercy. Mike moment minted. 55 soul swilling. I strolled with Elias. Theo. Suit sage. Sheriff sidekick situation sketched. Snag stand. Snatch speaker. Salutations. Sun soakers. Splendid splash. Hargrove hurricane. Shut-in shindig. Scram. Grip granite. Invite inversion perhaps. Lit lift. Lake lord here. 10FT turf trespass toll. Hush hurricane. Her hue. Inferno. Hogwash. HOA haven. Meridian still Monday. Mine minted. Deed dazzle. Packed poof. 28-day dusk anyway. Officer Owens oversees ouster. 15 ticks to tidy. Trot. Shock sculpture. Taboo tyranny. Tribe triumphs. Tango's mind tranquil. Owens on overtime if obstinate. Rules? Your religion? Murmur monsoon. I mused unchecked czar. Cataclysm cue. Chew consequences. Scatter swift. Stairs stabbed her spine. Whispers winged. Overdue overthrow. Epoch end. Weak whiz. Barriers bolted. Bouncers beat. 24/7's vigil. Press pop. Pawn preserve pivot. Youth eco-ed. Fertilizer flood. Fish frayed. Fix fleet. Restore radiance. Backlash. Bubbled to boon. Hargrove's hacienda. Hints shore shacks. Soured support. Profit parasite pivot. Public pulse pounded. Hargrove howl. Value vandal volley. Vanquish via D-drop. Packed phantom. OA hammer. Hiccup. Herds hedging. Whose wallet? Saphira's spark. Trio tenure. Twist ties. Target tabs. Treasury tilt to tribe. 23. $90,000 nook for 9 nests. Nix for neighborhood nursery. Spark spawned. Sage spill. Stifled sins surfaced. Audit avalanche eye. Fin foul 5-year flush. Fisher? Not my flank. Her fortress. Free fish flourish. Juvenile jamboree. Bored brats barred till bail. Bite? Board begged. Alara echoed eco crew. Past patrons pivoted. Lads lure lust. Last lord legacy. Lena's lobby. Luminary Eden ethos. Alara exec. Pause punch. Board free only. Luminary lilt lately. Lacks leadership. Curious. Clock changes. Triple day. Trio abdicated. Hargrove havoc. Hazard haze hoax. Hydro hits. Hygienic high OA era haze. Hail Elias. Hush hush hikes. History. Helm hook. Envy edge. Premium pinch. Tape triumph. Ethics elder. Endgame error. Nocturne nadir. Night vision nab. Hargrove and hacks haunting vile villainy. Tox toss toddler turf. PD ping pristine. Trespass tango. Eco in danger. Slammer spotlight. Scrutiny scorched. Slush skim. Selective shade. Value voodoo via vendor. Fortnite forum. Folk flood OA holdouts hushed. Lake lore laid. Ledger. Trust transfer. Trio tenets. Tenure caps. Transparent tallies. Ethics envoy evergreen. Shocker summit. Stealth stake. 25% tabs from Trust Bank. Hargrove's haunt included. Shockwave swell. No nix. Refi rebate rally. But breach the breach first. Ballot blitz. Board bulldozed. Hargrove. Humiliated heave. Who's go haze. Horde hounds. Realty rot probed. Relics raised. Roost. Realist reject, rep rancid. Saphira sovereign, sunlight surge, equity ethos. Lagoon legacy, Lila's lagoon, lock legacy, all access eternal. Quarter quell, quartet quest, Alara and I am seed angling awakening. Clan cascade, kiddos cast carefree, kin kindle, cross click. Dusk dog duo, afterglow aura, Alara's beam boundless. Lila Lod your legend, pops. Horizon harmony, hates husk, healed. Ours oasis, I owned. Year yonder, lakeside lighthouse, local lore, league lift. Hargrove, hall humbled, horizon hop. Mayor mantle, miffed, munched, on metal muck, mantle mute. Me, moot. Maiden memorial, Lila legacy league, lost lone legacies. Bully bust, blueprint break, not brute bigger, board reborn. Ho hell, harness the handbook, hone the hourglass. If your hood's Hargrove haunts you, heed, hidden heft, hushed hustle, hammer home. Smash subscribe for HOA HitBack's next nightmare nicks. Share the sting, tag your tormentor. Comment karma cash if cash crushes crowns. Kindred creed, empathy edges entitlement. Till the tide turns, Remy signing off. Rules? Rewrite 'em. Ripples? Ride 'em. Peace. If this yarn yanked your yoke, duty done. Thumbs thrown. Next HOA HitBack havoc hooks.